Okay, the first thing I do, plug it in, then I hit 1 pound, P5, and then I go to D programs, and that allows me to increase the time to the maximum. Which is 25:30. I hit start, and then I hit P5 again to get the full power going on. So the P5 has to be blinking right there. And at the same time, I start my timer. Then I take my beans, in this case, using Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, and I take a pound of it, 16 ounces. $16.26, close enough. I'm about 4 minutes into the roast since I started it. Haven't put the beans in yet. Just point out here that I modified my roaster by putting a switch here that'll stop the rotation of the drum. So you can see the drum is off, not rotating. It's back rotating again. It's not rotating. This is a key feature. We'll talk about that in a second. Right now the temperature is it'll be the same, 129 Fahrenheit. It hasn't gone up yet. And B is right now, pretty hard to read, 262. That B temperature, if it hits 331, it'll shut down on error code 2. So I do keep monitoring that. But I'm not going to put the beans in yet. I'm going to put the beans in. I'm going to wait a while till I get, maybe around 6. Because at 7.5, it kicks on the afterburner, and that's when you get more stable temperature. So I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay. It's about 6 minutes, and my B temperature is up to 295 because it's about 96 out here right now, ambient temperature. So what I do is I shut off the drum, here, obviously a very hot drum here. So open it up with the proper protective gear, gloves. Put the beans in there, at 1 pound. Put that down. Shake it a little bit, get any loose chaff out of there. Take this, and I put it back in. Line it as I'm getting my, turn the drum back on. Put it back on. Go to hit D, which doubles the drum speed. And I'm at 6:45, but I start a second timer. We're at 7:18, and you'll see I'm at 304 on the B, 129, and you'll see now that the A temperature is increasing because the afterburner kicked on up to 145, 147, and the B temperature dropped down. It's now 295, 293. And I'm still on P5 manual, which is just full power. Right now it's 8 minutes 42 seconds since I put the beans in. The B temperature is 289, A temperature is 250, and since I started the whole process, it's right about 16 minutes. And then again about 9 minutes since I put the beans in. And here's a shot of the outside air temperature. It's 92.5 degrees Fahrenheit, ambient temperature outside. Okay, we're coming up on the part where you've got to hit the start button. See it flashing? So I got 17 seconds total into the roast, and I've got to hit this in 30 seconds or else I get an error and the roast stops. So I just hit the start button, continues. Okay, we're about 11 minutes into the roast, and I think we'll be coming up on first crack. We're at 297 on the B temp, 261 on the A temp. So we'll listen for it. I just heard it, the beginning of it. What I do then is I take the timer, the third timer, I hit start, because I find that 3 minutes 10 seconds that is programmed in to the C on 1 pound to keep it operating is pretty close. So bottom line is I figure the roast should be done in about 3 minutes 10 seconds from here out. .300 on B, 262 on A. More the first crack. You can hear it. Still in first crack. It's 20 seconds actually. And while it's cooling, this is already cooled down. Here's the amount of chaff. It's not too much for a pound. It's a function of the beans. And these are the beans after they've been roasted. Pretty uniform. I like them a little dark, but they're still see the white between the beans there. So looks pretty good, I think. And now for the yield, I'll put this. They don't fit in the same container because of the volume expanded. I'm gonna tear this. And okay, let's see. It was 16.26. Usually I get about 85% of what I started with. So we'll see how this does. Depends on how deep I roast it. And this is at 13.72. Hey Echo, 13.72 divided by 16.26.
13.72 divided by 16.26 rounds to 0.844.
844, so that's pretty close to the standard 85 that I typically get, 85%.